Having trouble following the 2012 presidential campaigns? There's an app for that. And we put the anal back in political analysis. I'm John P. Welcome to our politically incorrect political edition. Today's episode of Geek Beat is brought to you by Netflix. A lot can change in 4 years. Barack Obama was the geekiest candidate ever back then because he carried a BlackBerry. Yeah, that was cool in 2008. Fast forward to 2012 and the Crackberry is fighting for survival, and believe it or not, Mitt Romney began his campaign by offering an app that was downloaded more than Obama's. Mainly because Romney promised early downloaders he'd announce his VP choice via his app. He picked Ryan, by the way. Speaking of election apps, at the top of the list is a Super PAC app from some MIT students who coded audio fingerprinting of those third-party political ads that link to a database of who's bankrolling them to help you identify who's trying to influence voters. However, the top slot is reserved for the most trusted name in political coverage, Comedy Central. Their Indecision 2012 app for both Android and iOS is guaranteed to poke fun at both campaigns, courtesy of Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert, the Huntley Brinkley for millennials, and people who have no idea who Huntley and Brinkley were. Anyway, enough about apps. Even though my mama told me never to discuss religion or politics in public, I'm not really good at doing what I'm told. On the Democratic side, we predict that President Barack Obama will not send highlight reels of the first debate to potential donors, invite Benjamin Netanyahu to his election night watch party, or go bow hunting with Ted Nugent. On the Republican side, we predict that Mitt Romney is unlikely to approve of the Village People warming up the crowd at a campaign stop, having Carly Simon sing "You're So Bane" at a closed-door fundraiser, or invite Big Bird to lunch at Chick-fil-A, unless he's the main course. Let me take time out from the political incorrectness to thank Netflix for sponsoring today's show. And as usual, I've got 3 suggestions for those of you who are already on Netflix. Although I don't really know what's wrong with me lately because everything I'm watching is incredibly violent. Actually, Callie will probably tell you what's wrong with me. First up, Hell on Wheels. Woo! It's a Western TV series set after the Civil War. It is literally so violent that even I had to avert my eyes on occasion. Seriously, no kids allowed. Don't even let them in the room. But the story and the cinematography are fantastic so far. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Number 2, Deadliest Warrior. Yeah! A show where they pit historical warriors against each other, like a Viking versus a samurai. Who wouldn't want to see that? Finally, Machine Gun Preacher, where Gerard Butler plays a former drug dealer who dedicates his life to rescuing child soldiers in the Sudan. Now, I haven't actually watched that one yet, but I'm going to this weekend. So, if you want something to talk about with me, let's talk about that on Monday. So send me your suggestions for cool Netflix stuff to watch because it's literally the only thing I have. I cut cable like a year ago. I just pay my $8 a month for all the entertainment I can handle to Netflix. And by the way, if you don't have it, you can get a month free by visiting netflix.com/GeekBeat. I cannot recommend it highly enough, folks. Go do it. Okay, back to the politics. Well, we have some more early numbers coming in, although Mitt got out to an early lead on the app front and enjoyed a big bounce from the first debate in the Twitter sphere. It's looking ugly. Last time we checked, the president had more than 20 million followers, while Mittens had just over 1 million. Ouch. Surely things are better over on Facebook land. Yep, Romney has almost 9 million likes, while President Obama has only 30 million. Memo to the Romney social media team, you've got some work to do. Have you thought about having the candidate wear a hoodie? GeekBeat will bring you more political analysis in the weeks to come, provided we don't run out of tequila. I'm John P., and I approve of this message. Oh, one last thing, folks. When Election Day rolls around, feel free to write me in on the ballot. Remember, vote John P. The P stands for president. Let me take a little time out from the political incorrectness to thank Netflix. I want to thank Netflix. To thank Netanyahu. Hairball.